Hello there, welcome to Kingston Park and welcome to something a little bit different. This is a brand new preview show with everything that you need to know ahead of this weekend's Betfred Championship clash with Whitehaven right here in the northeast at 3 o'clock on Sunday. Over the next 10 minutes or so, we're going to be taking a look at a player preview, we're going to have an injury update and we're going to have the lowdown on this weekend's opponents too. You with me still? Excellent. Then we will begin. And we're going to start with a look back at the season so far. So without any further ado, it's over to the Thunder captain, Bob Bezic.
The championship season to date. It's going along at a bit of a rate.
Well, exploited for the try! Newcastle Thunder are level!
All the build-up, the pre-season, the talk of the Thunder striking. And to kick things off, a dramatic draw with the Vikings.
What a game! What a thrill of a game!
Not to be against Whitehaven away.
Finished here though, Whitehaven 29, Newcastle Thunder 20.
But back home, facing the Eagles, it was finally our day.
The first win of the season for Newcastle Thunder.
4 straight defeats had people doubting, could we survive much longer?
As Bradford do make it 7 wins on the bounce.
But among the boys, well, it just made us stronger. 2 big wins, and suddenly we were turning heads. First up Swinton, and then the Roughheads. Fev Rovers proved to be just too good on the day.
10 from 10. Rovers doing the hard way.
But one of our displays of the season got us over York Knights away.
It's been a fantastic second half, it really has. And it's Newcastle Thunder who will get the spoils here.
A win here against the Rams made it 2 on the trot.
Newcastle Thunder, a deserved victory.
Now all the focus, Whitehaven again. What have you got?
Whitehaven, what have you got indeed? All of that aside, should be an absolute cracker on Sunday. One look at the league table pretty much confirms that. Thunder in 8th in the Betfred Championship after that defeat against Batley Bulldogs at the weekend. Whitehaven breathing down our necks in 9th. And as Bob just referred to as well, they did beat us in Cumbria at the LEL Arena earlier on this season. Perhaps, just perhaps, we owe them one. So how much do you know about this weekend's opponents? Don't worry if it's not a lot. Allow us to give you all the information you'll ever need. This is In Opposition. So that's all you need to know about this weekend's opposition, Whitehaven, but enough about the Cumbrians. It's time to focus on ourselves, the Newcastle Thunder, and I'm joined right now by a bloke who's, hopefully going to help me do exactly that, Josh Woods. Josh, great to see you. Got to focus on Batley's defeat at the weekend, that defeat against Batley. What was that down to, do you feel?
I think it's got a number of factors. We didn't show up on the day, we weren't good enough, and against a good team like Batley, they get punished. Obviously they're a great team at home, and we learnt our lessons. We need to dust off now, review it today, and we'll move on to Whitehaven, hopefully in good spirits.
You talk about dusting it off. That defeat aside, it's not been a bad couple of months, has it really? I mean, looking at that, how much does this new hybrid structure play a part in that, do you feel?
Yeah, I think it's been massive. Obviously, we moved to the hybrid system, and then we've got 4 out of 5 wins. So we've been flying recently. It's just a bit of a blip there against Batley. It was due to a number of reasons. Obviously, we had a lot of injuries, a lot of suspensions, a few COVID cases, but there's no excuses from us. We weren't good enough on the day, and we need to learn our lessons quick, and hopefully we'll bounce back on Sunday against Whitehaven.
Why has this new hybrid structure resulted in such an upturn in form, do you feel?
I think it's just a lot more professional environment. Obviously, we're doing a few more gym sessions, we're spending a lot more time with each other, close knit group, and we're getting to know our combinations a lot better, and obviously the results on the pitch have shown.
Up in 8th now in the Betfred Championship. How much, if at all, have the season goals changed, bearing in mind recent results and now that position in the Championship?
No, I think we just do it week by week. Obviously, the next game's the one important for us. We're not bothered about the table or anything like that. We're on about the next game, and every game in this league we see as winnable. So we're not bothered about the league position where we find ourselves at the minute. We're on about the next game, and then when Whitehaven's done, we'll look forward to the next one.
Yeah, you referenced Whitehaven, obviously breathing down our necks a little bit in 9th. How different do you feel this Thunder side is to the one that took them on at the LEL Arena earlier on this campaign?
Yeah, I think we're a miles different team. I think we've grown as the season's gone on, as the last few weeks have shown, bearing Batley, but I think we're growing all the time. We've got our combinations working now. We're a lot solider team. We're a lot stronger, both mentally and physically, and I think it should be a great game on Sunday.
We were joking about this a little bit earlier off camera between a few of us, and that is Whitehaven's record up here. It isn't great. We won't go into detail, but it's not great. How little, though, does that have any impact on a game like Sunday's?
No, I don't think it has much impact at all, really. When you take to that field, you're not thinking about past results or past times you played here. So it's going to be a tough game. They're a good team, Whitehaven. They stick in games. They're solid, and they've not got many weaknesses. So it's going to be a tough game, and whatever the result, it'll be a grind for 80 minutes.
Talk about their form up here, but more importantly, our form up here is pretty good. Only 2 defeats at home all season. How important is that home form to get a shift on, to get a bit of momentum in this season?
Yeah, I think it's massive. Obviously, we've picked up a few good results at home, and it's a great place to come and play. No team wants to come up here and play against us at Kingston Park, so hopefully we get another win against Whitehaven on Sunday, and we'll be flying.
What do we expect from them?
They're going to be tough. They're just a good championship team. They're going to be tough through the middle. They've got experience all over the park, and they've got some quality individuals. So we have to be on our best if we want to have a chance of winning this game.
Just finally, I suppose another huge boost has been the return of the fans in recent weeks. We started the season just in an empty stadium. We're getting the fans, dribs and drabs, back into Kingston Park. What's that like for you personally? What's it like for the team to start meeting the Thunder Army and having them behind you?
Yeah, it's massive. It's massive. Coming out to warm up and there's fans being in the stadium, it's massive. It gives you a real boost, and like when we played York away, that last 10 minutes when we was holding on, Thunder fans were there, and it gives that little bit of energy we needed to see the game through. So it's massive having the fans back, and it's great playing in front of them.
And hopefully going to have a fair few out here on Sunday, I imagine. Josh, great to see you. Thanks so much for dropping by. I know you've got training to head off to, so we'll let you head off. We may have a few back this weekend, but what on earth do I know? We'll check in with a man who most certainly does, the Thunder physio Gareth O'Loughlin, with this week's episode of The Treatment Table.
Hi, it's Gareth again. Welcome to this week's version of The Treatment Table. Okay, so first up with Bob. Obviously you may have noticed he was named for the game on the weekend, but unfortunately wasn't able to play. We're still working quite well with him on his rehab, on and off the field, so we're doing a bit of treatment with him on the table. We're also looking at his contact on the field, his return to play. You also may notice that we had 2 players back on the weekend. Sam Wild got through the game unscathed, looked really good, and will be again available this week for selection. And so most of you will also notice that Beans got back on the weekend. He got through with no issues whatsoever and is looking good again for this weekend. So apart from that, we've got through this weekend really well. Nobody else has had any issues, and we're looking forward to the game ahead. That's been this week's Treatment Table. I'm Gareth O'Loughlin, and we'll see you next time.
As ever, thanks to Gareth for sorting us out with an injury update. It's pretty good news this week. Really good time to start doing a preview show, it has to be said. And it feels like a good time as well to end the show on a high note with that injury update. So thanks to Bob Bezic, to Josh Woods, and of course to Gareth O'Loughlin for the time. All you have to do is get yourselves down here. Kingston Park, 3 o'clock this Sunday for the visit of Whitehaven in the Betfred Championship. I know I keep repeating it, but it should be a cracker. Get yourselves down, roar on the boys to hopefully another championship win. For now though, from me, Andy Sixsmith, take care of yourselves. We hope to see you on Sunday. Bye for now.